and he'll cut up and he'll have some fun. But you let things not be going well at practice, he's going to be the first one to let everybody know. You know, they're young people of excellence. I mean, they really, both of those guys, they're great students. Christian's going to graduate 2.5 years. You know, I mean, it's just crazy. I can't even wrap my mind around that. And Dexter's a great student. They're just really committed to being excellent in everything that they do, and they demand that from everybody that's in their circle. So absolutely, man, when you got guys like that, your best players are those type of people, it makes my job a lot easier. Other guys kind of fall in line quickly.
You think Milan's really prepared to fill that void left by Jordan in the passing game?
Well, you know, I think he's had a great camp, and I think he's well prepared. Now he's just got to go do it. I mean, he's certainly prepared. He knows what to do. He's been in all the situations. He has game experience, and he's going to get the opportunity to fill that void. He just needs some success on game day, and to, you know, continue to build that confidence from there.
How far has he come with his blocking? Has he a lot of improvement there?
Oh gosh, yeah, light years. I mean, he's ahead of Leggett in that regard. You know, Milan did play tight end. Leggett never hit anybody, you know, until he got here, and that was he didn't take to it very well either. You know, that took a little grooming and a little buy-in, and that took some time, and then physically had to really develop. But Milan played tight end. He's, you know, even though he was at a small school and all that type of stuff, but he's definitely ahead in that regard. He's got what it takes. He'll do fine.
You in a good spot health-wise?
We are. We got. I think Marcus was back in there today, full speed. I think we only had 3 guys out today, but you know, still didn't have Amari and Green. Didn't have him full speed today. He's still working on his ankle. I think we held 3 guys, but nothing. The only one that's long term right now is Jurgen. Although he's better, they put him in a little different brace, kind of in the soft brace now, so he's making some progress as well.
I think Xavier Kelly's really ready to contribute at
he's still got some ways to go. You know, I think he wants to. I think his talent is unquestioned. He's got it all. He's still got to put it all together though, and so, you know, he's gonna have opportunity. We got to have him. I mean, we got to get him to where he can have a role for us. But I wish he was a little further along than he is right now. But physically, he's as good as we got. But really, just, you know, ownership of the system and dependability as far as applying the system. He's still got some ground to make up, but he's a freshman. He hasn't played. He's a redshirt freshman guy, and some guys it just takes him a little longer to kind of bloom like you want him to. But talent-wise, I mean, he's what you're looking for. So hopefully we can bring him along throughout the season at a good, healthy pace, and maybe by, you know, mid-season, late season, he's a guy that's really got his confidence where he needs to be.
How about Register?
Register's fine. He's gonna have a good year for us. You know, that was the. I mean, Jurgen was a huge loss for us. Really big loss, because that gave us 2 veteran guys that's got, you know, like Register, he's got some savviness to him now. You know, it was a transition for him, different position, mentally and physically. But now he knows how to play. He'll be very productive for us. I've no doubt about that. I got a lot of confidence in Chris. And Jurgen was really primed, I think, to have a big year for us. But so now we're kind of got Rudolph and Justin and Xavier. We got three young bucks, and none of them are really ready. But that's kind of where we are right now, depth-wise. And so hopefully we can stay healthy and grow them up a little bit at that position. I love the talent, but we do have to close the gap from a knowledge standpoint.
Does the experience of 2 years ago at defensive end, having the same situation with Shaq and Kevin, and that's really all you had, and you had those guys had to play a lot, help?
Yeah, oh yeah. You know, I mean, it's like Austin Bryant, for example, was a true freshman that year, and yeah, he wasn't really ready at the beginning of the year, but by the end of the year, he was a productive player for us. So y'all remember he came in the Orange Bowl and played great, but you're a different player in December than you are in August and September when you're a freshman. So and you don't have a lot of experience, but you know, so yeah, hopefully we can stay healthy and I mean, we've got Register and then Christian can go outside and play. So we got 4 guys that have some experience and will be really good. We got good depth inside. I like those guys. And I love our young guys, but you know, Justin's a freshman. He's coming. Rudolph is a baller. He's a football player. He's a kid but he's not really. He's got a little limitation with his shoulder. He's in a strap, so he doesn't have full range. But you'd never know it watching him play. He's just wide open all the time. So hopefully those guys will combine to be good, productive depth for us.
Do you have any late bloomers that you think, juniors and seniors, that could have a big year, kind of like Kevin Dodd?
Late bloomer, Jabril. Isn't he a junior?
Mm-hmm.
Richard? Jabril Robinson. I mean, he's had as good a camp as anybody. Christian, Dexter. I mean, he's had as good a camp as anybody in that D line. He is poised to have a heck of a year for us. Fuller, Adam Choice. Those are guys. Feaster's not in that category yet. He's just a freshman last year, but Choice is a guy that's been around here, going to be a redshirt junior. Fuller's a redshirt junior. I think they're primed to have really good years for us. Milan, redshirt junior, you know, kind of been around. We got several of those guys. Falcinelli, redshirt junior, kind of been in the shadows, have played some, got enough experience, but now they're bigger roles. Tanner Muse, redshirt sophomore. Not many people know much about Tanner Muse. Excited about him and what he's going to be able to do. And then I don't know that it'll shock anybody, but Marcus Edmond, he's a 5th-year senior. Ryan Carter, he's been a pretty consistent and productive guy, but those are 2 5th-year guys that are really good players that'll I think have excellent years for us if they can stay healthy.